Well, nature
evolutionary process.
Nature didn't create the dreamer. Nothing. The dreamer is nothing appearing as a dreamer.
But it happens in the brain.
Yeah.
So somewhere in the process of evolution, that the whole spiel must have happened in the brain, that we suddenly see the things.
But that's the story. Sorry. There is no, evolution is another appearance. And the sophistication of the brain that becomes sophisticated enough, as has recently been discovered, to artificially create a person, which then grows up and thinks it's real, is just another story. It's just another part of the appearance. It's not real. It's also not unreal. The problem for the seeker is that they actually think their world and evolution, and their history and their story is actually important. That's the problem. That's the dilemma. The great dilemma is the me thinking that its dream is real.
There's some saying that I can't believe that.
Well, I don't mind about it. The individual can only believe that they are real and that they're dreaming. If they didn't feel they were real, they wouldn't be there. They feel they're real. The feeling is real because it's an energetic dream. So if that energetic dream suddenly collapses, that's the end. That's the end of that illusion. So they have to hold on to that energy of being real, otherwise they die. It's about survival. And part of that survival is to support the idea of the seriousness and meaningfulness of their history and their society, and really, really important. It supports me. It makes me feel I will continue. Even simply the structure of society and the history of my history, my story, helps me, supports me to continue. Otherwise I would die, I wouldn't exist anymore, because that's what gives me meaning. And the most effective way of all of those things for me to go on surviving is to seek enlightenment. Then I will continue, because I'll never find it. Or there's a knowing somewhere, but it'll never be found. Therefore, it's a continuous, ongoing search. It's utterly futile, but it keeps me going. I live in what's next. Like it's a drug. Me's a drug.
How would you answer a 2-year-old when it's asking his why questions?
Sorry, say that again.
When you have a 2-year-old at home, how would they ask why is this steady and why is that?
I didn't hear any of that.
2 years
2
old.
years, like a little toddler?
Well, that's hypothetical. There's no way of answering it. All there is what there is, and if a 2-year-old happens to ask a question, there will be a response.
So it would just happen.
It's just whatever happens, happens. Nobody does it. There's not a right or a wrong way to be. There's only being. Isn't that wonderful? The whole idea that there's a right way to be or not, it's just nonsense.